Greetings, Iain from R.T.O, and what a lovely day it is. It may be cold, but the sun is out, no lights on after yesterday's debacle. Anyway, welcome to Ladies' Day. So it's the last Tuesday of the month, and we've got a modern artist to start with and a classic legend to end today. So today we're going to start off with doing some album ranking of Miley Cyrus, and they're going, why Miley Cyrus? Well, she's one of the biggest stars at the moment. A huge album this year, which we'll talk about. But she's one of these child stars that's come good. But she comes from a musical background. When your dad's Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart and all that, you're going to then, her brothers and sisters are all in the music industry as well, and of course her godmother is Dolly Parton. It's not bad to have some influence. Now, she celebrated a birthday last week. She was born on the 23rd of November 1992. And she's been dubbed the pop chameleon, and she has been recognised for her musical versatility and acting and all that sort of thing. Now, she emerged on the Disney Channel as Hannah Montana, and she made some albums, but we're not going to do them. We're going to concentrate on the 8 albums she's released as a solo artist. There is a crossover on one of the albums, but thing. Now, I do like some of her stuff, I must admit. Some of it I don't. But I think she needs some acknowledgement for her contribution to music. I mean, she, as a young girl, as Hannah Montana, she had them 5 soundtracks that were on the top 200, top 10 singles as well. So she's done all right. So here we go. So coming in at number 8. Now this is her 5th album from 2015, and it's called Miley Cyrus and Our Dead Pets. Yeah, not the best cover either. First track on here is called Do It, but it's written in the way that Lord Flashout would go, let's do it. That sort of spelling. And all I can say about that is what a load of noise. Yeah. I don't like it. Although it's produced by Dennis Coyne of the Flaming Lips, yeah, not the best track on here. Next up, Cameron, Don't Be Sad. Isn't too bad. Tell it's sort of influenced by Mr. Coyne because it's got that Flaming Lips feel to it. It's one of the better songs on this album. I'll give him that. Up next is the Floyd song Sunrise. Not too bad actually. Again, produced by with that Flaming Lips connection. She's recorded with them, so it's not too bad. It's got some of that ambience to it. Something About Space Dude. It's all right. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Space Boots. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to excuse my language here because it's actually called Fucking Fucked Up. It's 50 seconds worth of dribble. I don't know what Miley was on. But there you go. BB talk. It's just her talking. I think she was very confused at the time in her life. Freaky. Not very good. Bang Me Box. Yeah. I'll leave you to think what that's all about. It's not very good at all. Then we've got Milky Milk. The only Milky I remember is Hugh Dennis on the Mary Whitehouse Experience. Not very good. Now we've got this thing called A Slab of Butter featuring Sarah Barthow. Terrible song. Oh dear, this is someone going through a bit of a midlife crisis at a very young age. I'm so drunk, very nonsense. She was going through a bad time. I must admit she was going through bad time. I Forgive You, spelt Y-E-E-U. Oh dear. I got so scared. Very good song. She wrote this. It's very meaningful. It's not bad. Then we get Lighter. Nearly, it's all right. Nice song. Tangerine. Not my cup of tea. Tiger Dreams. Ugh. Dirgy. Evil Is But a Shadow. It's not very good. Silas Skies. Weird nonsense. Sounds like she's drunk singing. At Least in One Sun. It's got a bit more beat. Miley to Bitten Blows. Pointless. Rubbish. Pablo the Bowfish. One of the nicest songs. It's very simple. It's just a piano and Miley singing. And Twinkle Song. Strange lyrics, but it's written from the heart. From the cover, it's one of the worst covers I've ever seen. Some of the lyric content, it's a total bizarre album. It has got there's too many 23 songs, 90% of them are rubbish. An album that's not very good. So I think this is sort of a low point of a career, in all honesty. So I'm going to give this an R.T.O ranking of 2 out of 10. Okay, coming in number 7, we have Bangerz from 2013, 4th album. There's always loads of people on these albums, not just pinned down to be here all day talking about them, so I'm not going to do that. So the first track on here is Adore You. Okay, this is a very manufactured song, very plastic, but there is a good side of it. It's a very good vocal for Miley. She can sing. There's no doubt about that. So it's not too bad. It's a little bit manufactured, but it's okay. We Can't Stop. This is terrible. It's just so manufactured. Not my cup of tea one bit. SMS. Yeah, not very good. It's not my thing at all. 4x4. It's not too bad. Give it that. Then we have a track called My Darling featuring Future. Very tinny. That tinny drum just doesn't sound right. I'm not into that. Then we got the best track on the album this way. It's a great song by her. It's the brilliant Wrecking Ball. I think this has been a great vocal. Some interesting video, but it is the best track on this album. And then Love Money Party featuring Big Sean. I don't like this song. I don't like this sort of music. Rubbish. Get It Right. Now this has got a little bit of chunky guitar in it. Yeah, a bit of guitar. Hey, it's not too bad actually. Drive. It's that sort of manufactured sound that everybody does. Not for me. Then we have a track called F.U. featuring French Montana. Not a great lover of this song. Do My Thang. Awful. I didn't listen to that for very much. Maybe You're Right. No. Someone else. Not very good either. And I want it's got one great song on here, and then the rest of the thing. I didn't know I didn't think that Miley Cyrus didn't know what she wanted to do, experimenting. But the outstanding track is Wrecking Ball. So I'm going to give this an R.T.O ranking of 3 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 6, we've got the third album from 2010, Can't Be Tamed. First track on here is called Liberty Walk. Although this is quite a poppy song, it's a great vocal from Miley, and it's actually a half decent song. I'll give her that one. Who Owns My Heart? This is more of a country pop song. I don't mind this. It's got a nice melody to it. Her singing is great. If I put it this way, if I heard it on the radio, I wouldn't switch channels. Can't Be Tamed. I love that. There's a lovely little cartoony voice beginning of this. Again, it's very catchy. It's a good pop song. Then she does a cover of Poison's Every Rose Has Its Thorn. It's a very good cover. I mean, she's worked with Bret Michaels on one of his solo albums, and I think she does this justice, and it's my favourite track on the album actually. Really good version. Two More Lonely People. Some nice words. I mean, Miley can write good songs, and it's a nice song, and the acoustic guitar's good. I don't mind that one. Forgiveness and Love. Now, when she sings proper songs like this, it just shows what a good singer she is. No effects on the voice, just singing it. Very, very good. Permanent December's next. Very quirky. It's alright. Stay, pleasant enough tune. Very strong vocal though from Miley Cyrus. Scars. Now, when you do, I'm listening to these Miley Cyrus albums because I've never listened to them before. That's why I did it. I thought it'd be a good challenge. This is quite listenable. It's not too bad. It's a little bit rocky and quirky. I don't mind it at all. Take Me Along. Again, a very listenable track. I didn't have no problems. Robot. It's a very good pop song. I like the sort of little beat on this. Not too bad. And then the last track, My Heart Beats for Love. Nice pop song. I haven't got a problem. This is not a bad album, really. A lot of good, decent tunes on it. It was listenable. It was one that I listened to all the way through and really thought it was okay. I listened to it a second time, and yeah, it's a half a decent album. So I'm going to give this one an R.T.O ranking of 5.5. Okay, coming in number 5, we go to 2008 for the second album. Despite being the second album, it was first not affiliated with Hannah Montana, and it's called Breakout. The title track's the first track, Breakout. Now, this is a cross between the Go-Go's and the Bangerz. It's a poppy rock song, and it's a pretty decent song, actually. Then we have Seven Things. Very country. I don't know if that was Dad's influence or Godmother's influence, but it's a really good song. The Driveway, again, it's a very pleasant song, nice melody to it. Then she does a cover of Cyndi Lauper's Girls Just Want to Have Fun. It's not a bad version, actually. I can go with that one. Full Skirt Circle, it's a bit of that Skater Girl, Avril Lavigne sort of sound. Yeah, I can go with that. Fly on the Wall is quite a rocky. It's my favourite track on this album. It's got a lot of guts. Not a bad track at all. Bottom of the Ocean comes next. Poppy sort of track. It's got that sort of Phil Collins feel to it in places. It's not too bad. Wake Up America. Again, it's very Avril Lavigne sort of thing. It's pleasant enough. These Four Walls, very country again. But when you have got a dad who's a big country star, you're not going to go far wrong, are you? It's not a bad song. Simple song. As it says, it's a simple song. Nice arrangement, nice vocal. Goodbye. I really like this one. Nice strings in it, and a very, very good vocal from Miley. See You Again, the Rock Mafia remix. It's one of those, you know, I've heard the sort of original, don't know what's going on there. There you go. I quite like this album. It's got some good tunes on it. I was shocked and stunned. So I'm going to give this one an R.T.O ranking of 6 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 4. Now this is the crossover album. It's called Hannah Montana 2 Meet Miley Cyrus. Now the first, it's a double album. The first bit is a Hannah Montana but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to concentrate on the Meet Miley Cyrus bit. So the first track is See You Again. I'd say it's much better than that Rock Mafia remix. It's a little bit more simple. It hasn't got the horrible drum in it. It's just solid. East Northumberland High. Some nice riffs in there, some great drumming. Good little rock track that is. Then we get Let's Dance. I'm not too keen on it. The beat's all over the place. It's a little bit disjointed. Then we have a track called GNO, which means Girls' Night Out. Certainly got that Go-Go's feel to it, so I quite like that. Right here, some nice riffs in this. She can sing pop and she can sing a bit rocky as well. Good little track. As I Am. Very good song. Now you've got to remember she was very young when she sang this. And she's had a very good voice even then. Start All Over. Good little rock track here. Some nice guitar riffs on this. Clear. It's a bit of a poppy dance thing. A little bit different. It's alright. Good and Broken. Solid track. And the last track is called I Miss You. Great vocal. I won't take any away of ability to sing, especially at this age. Okay, well, you got to remember when she was recorded this, she was about 14, 15. And she had a very good voice as a teenager. I mean, it's got better and better as she got older. But I think this is a very good album. Again, I was really shocked. So I'm going to give this one an R.T.O ranking of 6.2. Okay, coming in at number 3, we've got our most current album that was released this year, and it's called Endless Summer Vacation. First track is Flowers, probably one of the most popular songs this year. It's a really nice song. I mean, she's had surgery on her vocals because she's had a few things, and she's very strong. It's a very good pop song. Big hit all over the world. I think it got to number 1 in about 9 or 10 countries. And I quite like the song. I think it's one of the best pop songs of 2023. Okay, next up is Jaded. Nothing wrong with this one. This is the mature, grown-up Miley Cyrus. It's a very good track. Again, a good pop song. Nice words, nice arrangement. Rose-coloured lenses. What a nice catchy tune this is. Some nice guitar riffs in this. It's a nice song again. Then we get 1,000 Miles, which featured Brandy Charlie or Carly. I think they sound very good together. It's very different. It's not a bad track actually. Then we have a track called You. I love this song. I think it's a fantastic vocal for Miley. I don't know what she's writing about, but it's very close to her heart, whatever it is. Handstand, I'm not keen on this, too dancey. River, a decent pop song with a nice beat, nothing technical, good vocal. Violet Chemistry, solid enough track, quite like that. Then we have Muddy Feet featuring Sia. I quite like this. It's a sort of the guilty pleasure track on here. It's they've come from 2 different sort of music things, and they both got very distinctive voices. I'm not a fan of Sia. She has got this distinctive voice. Then we have Wild Card. It's alright. Island. This is one of my favourite vocals on the album. What a strong voice she's got. And the last track, Wonder Woman, lovely song. This is piano and Miley, one of the best songs on the album. For me, this is probably one of the best pop albums of 2023. It's sang with maturity, and I think this is, Miley Cyrus is here to stay now. I think she's got a terrific voice, and I wish her all the success she gets. and I'm going to give this one an R.T.O ranking of 6.5. Okay, coming in at number 2 is the 7th album released in 2020, and it's called Plastic Hearts. The first track is called WTF Do I Know. Really good. This has got a great bass line, and it's got a very, very catchy tune. I like that. Plastic Hearts itself is a really good song, great pop song, and a great vocal from Miley. Angels Like You, strong vocal again, catchy tune, well put together song. Prisoner, featuring Dua Lipa. I don't like this track. I don't like this style of music, but hey ho, we can't like everything. Give Me What I Want, a really good pop song. Now, I don't mind pop songs that have got melody and they've got a nice rhythm to it, and this has got everything that you want in a good pop song. Night Crawling, featuring Billy Idol. I like this. Also, I do know on the drummer on this is Taylor Hawkins. Some great drumming from Taylor, and I like this song with Billy Idol and Miley Cyrus together. Good combination. They both sing well, and it's not a bad song. Then we get Midnight Sky. Not my thing, but it is a good vocal from Miley. High. I like the guitar on this. Got some nice acoustic guitar on that. Not too bad. Hate Me. Very good pop song. It's pleasant. You can sit down and listen to it, and it doesn't offend me. Bad Karma, my favourite track on here. This features Joan Jett. I remember when this came out, I thought, wow, this is a bit different. I just love this. I like that. It's very catchy. Once you hear it, you can't get it out of your head. Never Be Me, very good track. Good pop song from a maturing artist. Golden G String, it's just a very nice string out. It's a fabulous vocal from Miley. After two pretty bad albums, she came back strong. She needed a good strong album, and I think she'd sorted herself out. It's a very mature pop album, and she's gone from strength to strength on this. So I'm going to give this an R.T.O ranking of 6.6. Okay, my number 1 album, and it was such a surprise, is a 6th album. It's called Younger Now, and it came out in 2017. First track is Younger Now. It's a really good song. I found a little clip on YouTube on one of the shorts, and she was explaining about this song. It's a very well written song. It's a very personal song, and I quite like that. Malibu, lots of nice guitar work in this. It's crisp. It's got a really nice song. It's a really good vocal from Miley. I do like that track. Then we have Rainbow Land. My favourite track on here, and it features a godmother, Dolly Parton. At the beginning, there's a bit of a phone call, and it's fun. It's a great vocal. I mean, I've seen them singing Jolene together as well. That's great. I think Dolly's been a huge influence on Miley's singing, and it's a great track. I do like that one. Week Without You. This is sort of a 60s sort of thing with a modern twist. I like what she's done with this song. It's very, very good. Miss You So Much. My second favourite track on here. It's got that country sort of influence, that sort of Dolly Parton sound. A great vocal from Miley on this. I Would Die For You. Lovely vocal. Very simple. Some simple guitar and a fantastic vocal from Miley. Then we got Thinking. I love how she mixes the rock and pop together. The percussion is good, some nice guitar on that, nice. Then we got Bad Mood. I don't know who's doing the harmonies on this, but it's really nice. Some nice little bit of drumming on this one as well. Then we have Love Someone. I love the guitar on this and the bass line. Then we have a track called She's Not Him. Very sultry song. Very moody vocal from Miley. Then we got Inspired. It's very country. And it's a really good track. Again, this is a great album and it's a great comeback. It's after the car crash of 2013's Bangerz and 15's Dead Petz. She had to come back strong, and she has. And I think this is a very, very good album. She's gone back to sort of her roots a little bit, and I was so shocked when I heard this, but I think it's the best, and I think she should continue with this sort of country rock sound. I like this album so much, I've now put it in my Spotify library. It's a great album, and I'm going to give it an R.T.O ranking of 7 out of 10. Well, there we go, Miley Cyrus. Very, you know, when I do these ladies' days, I like to go just look at all artists and what they've contributed, and she has contributed a lot, and I think she's going to be one of these singers that's going to be around for a long time. Well, I hope so, because I think as she gets older, I think she'll become a more country singer. I can guarantee it, she'll sing more country. Okay, that's all for this one. Part 2 of Ladies' Day, we're going to look at my favourite songs of a legend from Fleetwood Mac and her own successful solo career. It's the wonderful Stevie Nicks. So join me for that later. Bye for now.